Three words are written on the walls of the men's practice gym in the Muma Center: responsible, accountable, dependable. A simple mantra and a foundation for growth, because it's not talent alone that breeds success, but also a mental commitment to grow as a student, an athlete, and a young man. In a matter of 2 years, Brian Gregory and his staff have rekindled the men's basketball program with exceptional young men who have bought into his new culture. And this season, they are red hot. The Bulls struck down Memphis with big performances from sophomores David Collins and Justin Brown, scoring 20 and 19 points respectively. Brown was on fire from behind the arc, nailing 5 three-pointers in a game where the Bulls charged to a 27-1 lead by the time Memphis made their first field goal. A dominating defense has quickly become synonymous with this team's identity, and it shows every time the Bulls take the court.
Collins going the other way for the flush. High ball game off a made three from T.J. Lane.
On a Thursday night in Dallas, Texas, the Bulls found themselves in a thrilling back-and-forth tilt against SMU. USF was without star forward Alexis Yetna, who was day-to-day with a lower body injury. So it was on freshman Michael Durr to step up to the challenge. The game featured 10 lead changes, and LaQuincy Rideau controlled momentum with his offensive playmaking and defensive aptitude.
Knocked it down and won.
Becoming the program's all-time record holder for steals in a season.
Good back and forth action. Answers on both ends of the floor.
As Rideau gets it into Durr. He only needed about 1.5 on the shot clock. Top shot for Collins and one.
But it was the heroic effort of David Collins who tied the game with a three with only a minute 12 seconds remaining.
Good shot fake, good look at a three, and we are tied at 64.
With 6 seconds remaining, Collins stunned SMU yet again, and this time it was game.
Inside 10 seconds, good look. Collins from the corner with the three, and USF is back in front.
With the follow-through by Collins, the Bulls registered their 4th conference win in a row. This is not a team that rests on their laurels. Although the win streak continued, there was room to improve. Consistency at the free throw line and playing at a high level for the full 40 minutes being key focal points, leading into a home matchup against the Pirates of ECU. Still, without Alexis Yetna, the Bulls relied on their depth to maintain their success on offense and defense.
Starting 5 for the South Florida Bulls, David Collins leading the way. He can be an X-factor for these Bulls as he gets his first points. Justin Brown also playing very well as of late.
But things were not going to plan, and the Bulls were down at halftime.
They were ready to play, super aggressive in terms of attacking the basket. Got us on our heels there in that first half, and we got in some foul trouble as well.
Responsibility, accountability, dependability. This is a team with character, and although they are young, they have learned what it takes to win. Dominating the boards by a margin of 46-22, Brian Gregory's penchant for defense shined as the Bulls began to mount a comeback.
Wasn't pretty, but then you got to give our guys credit. You know, they kind of dug in there in the second half and got just enough stops to put us in some offensive positions where we could score the ball finally and do what we do, which is defend. And we held them to 38% in the second half, and then the final piece that we do so well as we get to the free throw line.
And with seconds remaining, it was defense by Mann and Kerr that forced overtime.
5 seconds. Williams has it tipped away. Kerr is all over it. Williams runner. Contact again, no foul call, and we're headed to overtime.
I think that's a great no call by the referees. That was spectacular. spectacular defense by Mayan Kurt.
Sticking to their game plan, the Bulls played with grit and physicality, contesting every shot and fighting their way to the charity stripe.
South Florida trying to win their 5th American Conference game in a row. Would be historic.
Focus saw them through.
South Florida, though, can retake the lead with this free throw. The next one could possibly ice the game. ECU knows that. We'll call a timeout. So big one coming up for David Collins. And what a night he has had. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. And a big free throw.
And USF secured its first 5-game win streak in league play since the 1991-92 season.
72-68, South Florida. A bumpy ride on a Sunday night in Tampa. They find a way to pull out a win.
The Bulls are 13-2 at the Yuengling Center so far this season.
There's always steps in the progression of what we're trying to get done, all right? We're a pretty good team. When we play really hard and we compete and we're there for each other, we're pretty good. I think we've proven that so far. One of the steps is, if you don't have things going, can you dig down a little deeper and figure it out? And that's what we did today. That's what we did today. I don't like it, because I want more for you.
Hey, great win. Good job, boys.
Good job,
Get to
boys.
breakfast, get to your academics.
All in on 3, all out on 6. 1, 2, 3. All in. 4, 5, 6. All out.